Some other common reasons people abandon websites is that people don't see themselves. So, though this is not a marketing session, I always remind us remember, we need to be clear about who our customer is. They need to see themselves on your website. So, please keep that in mind. I read a great article, I think like 2 weeks ago, about how when Target changed the mannequins in their store from the super thin ones to the multi-body types, they saw a tremendous uptick in sales because people now saw their body type. So that's what I mean when I say people don't see themselves, is remember, whether you sell a product or service, there needs to be a way to connect someone. Okay. This is also part of misleading drivers. So what do I mean by that? Meaning, I discovered your business on social media or through a search engine where some content connected with me, and then I land on your website and it's just not what I expected. That's what I mean by misleading drivers. And that also leads us into inconsistency in messaging. So I was teaching a ChatGPT class yesterday, and one of the things I show people to do in ChatGPT is to check their messaging from both platforms, because if you put the content in and say, is my messaging the same, you'll actually know, oh my God, I'm saying something different. And we're human. We don't realize we always do it because we're not all experts at copywriting and tone. So just note this and look for that as you're rolling out your brand. Other reasons people abandon is they can't find what they're looking for quickly. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And then lack of transparency. My small businesses that sometimes don't always want to put this stuff out there, sometimes this is the best thing you need to be realizing, is that if people don't see transparency, then they lose you. Now, there are some people who sell certain products or services where you want people to register with you to find out what that cost will be. So there are different schools of thoughts on this. I personally feel as though you should just be open and transparent, because I don't want to waste your time getting on a demo for a product or see your service if I know it doesn't matter how awesome you are, I can't afford you. And I say that all the time to people, right? I get that. Be clear about your fees and your guarantees. This is, again, a huge reason why people abandon a cart or they leave a website, is because they don't understand what your guarantees are. And then a little bit more lack of detail about your product or your service. Just, I know this is hard, but like one of the things that we do here, my trick is, for all my service people out there, record your meetings with your clients. Start to listen to what their concerns are and work it into the content within your website. Answer the questions up front, right? That's the lack of detail that we forget, that we sometimes put on a FAQ page that we really should be putting on a product detail page or a description of our services page.